Hi, everyone. Welcome. Good morning. Good afternoon. I don't think it's evening quite yet, but good evening if you're watching from another place. Hi, my name is Cynthia Marie. Welcome to Hispanic Heritage Gaming. I'm super excited to be here with these wonderful people. So we are let me start with my actual script. Hi everyone, and welcome to the Roll for Latin Heritage Month, a 3-day stream event where we play TTRPGs while we raise money for Mi Patria for Puerto Rico. It's an organization who focuses right now for disaster relief and community assistance for folks in Puerto Rico. If you were unaware, Hurricane Fiona has recently hit. And we're trying to help raise money for the disaster relief there. Our donation goal is $1,500, and you can type !donate in chat to get the link, or you can go to ko-fi.com/TTRPG or TTRPG gifts. So TTRPGIFS. Don't forget the S. And donate if you can, please, please, please. We can really use it. Every dollar counts. And we really just truly appreciate your support. We have some pretty cool incentives here. During the event, we are giving away 3 copies, each of the Beast Heart and the Kingdoms and Warfare PDFs, thanks to our friends over at MCDM. You can go to patreon.com/MCDM to sign up and receive a copy of the Beast Heart for free when you join through the end of October. Yay. So we're currently at 53% of our goal. So guys, in chat, let's try to hit 60%. All right. Like it's not too big, not too hard, but like, so let's do the thing, right? Like let's smash that button. There are a couple of other things that, like, if you donate some stuff, some things might happen in the middle of the game. So click that button and let's donate some money. But at this point, I want to go ahead and go around the virtual room and introduce everybody and introduce who they are and what characters they're playing. So people who are playing with me, my intrepid heroes, go ahead and introduce who you are, any of your social medias, what character you're going to be playing, and then we'll plug like shows and other things like that at the end. So yeah, just who you are, your socials, handles, and who you're playing today. We are going to start with my order's a little bit different than probably what you guys are seeing. So I'm going to start with Janelle.
Hello, everybody. My name is Janelle Santa Cruz. I am playing Kadira, and she is a she, and I'm excited to be here. Thanks for having me, Sin.
Yeah. Awesome. Up next, Lex.
Yo, I'm Lex. I am playing Trixie Nina Trinket, aka TNT, and I'm a knocker.
Whoop whoop.
Just got it.
And Sam, since you spoke up.
Well, hello. I'm Sam Sterling. I'm playing Bunny. She's a puka bunny girl, basically. And my pronouns are she, her.
Excellent. Last and certainly not least, Morgan. Mo.
Hello, I am Morgan, or Mo. I go by they, she pronouns, but I'm going to be in my handle, Serena Besos. But I'm playing Drizia, she, they pronouns, who is a satyr. So,
yay! And if you haven't guessed by now, I'm Cynthia Marie. I am your storyteller. I'm very excited to do this. This is my first time storytelling on a stream, so I am nervous as heck. I am sweating like a sinner in a church, so it's great. I'm very nervous. Also, if you haven't realized, also we are playing Changeling, which is a World of Darkness game. So a lot of people haven't really seen a lot of it, and I'm just really excited because it's my first TTRPG that I ever played back in college.
Amazing.
So yeah. Couple of things for you guys in the chat. We are going rules light, so if you're deciding to rules lawyer, you might get missed or whatever. We're here for the story, not necessarily all of the rules. It's also very, very freaking complicated. And these fine people are troopers by putting their sheets together. It was a heck of a time. So don't mind us. We're going to tell a fun story, and if we mess up the rules just a little bit, please forgive us because I'm a brand new storyteller.
We don't give a heck if you mess up some heckin' rules. Come on, man.
rules, what are rules?
Yeah. I think I've just about covered it all. I speak very quickly, so if there's anything that I say too quickly, please ask me to repeat, and I'm happy to do so. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Awesome. So generally when I start a game, what I tend to like to do with my players is I like everybody to take in a big deep breath and close your eyes and exhale. Let's bring it in one more time. Inhale. I want you to think about your character. Inhale the essence of your character and exhale out. You are slowly dropping into this world. In a dark world where monsters, hunters, and magic users attempt to survive the nights ahead, fight for their right to exist among one another, there lives another kind of being. Beings that fight for the light, for hopes, inspiration, and fears of the mortal world. They are the Changeling. The ones of aspirations, nightmares, and wayward traveling. They are the eternal children running wild in a world unraveling. Upon the dawn of shattered dreams, Fae met the banal scenes with open screams. Existing to inspire once more, the Changeling must now open the door to their beautiful world of broken imaginations. It's autumn time in the beautiful city of angels, known as part of the kingdom of Pacifica, a place where dreams come to live and mortals seem to hold on to hope of their dreams coming true. Street lights begin to glitter, the night sky as a scorching sun sets in the west. The scent of seasoned meat and perfume waft in the streets of what is known as the Duchy of the Woods of Holly. On this particular night of openings, it seems that the flashing bulbs that light up and glitter, capturing the ever-moving pictures of blurred viewers, trying to just get a glimpse of artistry in motion. Artistry found in garments ranging from high fashion to street fashion, as tonight was the final night of Fashion Week in the city, and the headliner, a small company named Thorn. It's here where we meet our intrepid heroes as they begin to descend upon the throngs of viewers. But first, let's reverse a little bit of time back and see where they're at this very moment. In the distance, on a large boulevard in the woods of Holly, we see a packed street, bumper to bumper traffic, as cars trickle towards their destination. There's a small, rusty, red 1970s Datsun 240Z, if you're kind of a car person like me, putting along in traffic with the constant stop and go and stop and go and stop and go and stop and go, as it were, as if the car was getting ready to kind of cough and give up. The driver, a very young person trying to appease their Uber fare in the back, kind of turns around and goes, I'm so sorry. Yeah, see, this is Alfred here. That's the name of my car. Sometimes runs into trouble when it's too hot outside. And as that person turns around, we see a rather grumpy. You know what? Instead of me trying to describe that, Lex, go ahead and describe what your character is like doing.
Okay, so in the backseat of this Uber, you see a small, possibly Latin, ambiguously brown person sitting in the back. They are very small in stature. They have two pigtails up, and they're very wild, like almost like this person doesn't really brush their hair. They have suspenders and shorts on. They have one sock that's higher than the other. They have lace up cowboy boots, and they just are a cluster of stripes and polka dots. They just look like they walked in their closet and they just put everything on and walked out. And she is sitting there with the most sourpuss face because she is late and does not like being stuck in LA traffic, and she is not having this child driving them.
I mean, I'm sorry. It's just I moved out here. I'm trying to be an actor of some sort, and like I don't have enough time.
No, I don't want your excuses. Is this your first time driving? Do you not know how to do it? Are you dumb? Do you not know how your wheel works?
I do. It's just and all of a sudden you hear the whole car go.
Oh no, you flippin' did not ding dong do this. Do you not take care of your car? This is a beautiful piece of machinery here, and you are incompetent and do not take care of it properly?
I'm sorry.
Do you have tools? Do you have the tool? Do you have the tools?
Yes, it's in the trunk.
Gimme.
Okay. You just see steam kind of rising out of the engine. Okay. Here, I have a small, and it's a small like pink toolkit, like about that big.
I
Mom-
yank it from this child, and I am going to fix this car.
Meanwhile, as the car is being fixed, we see another side of the boulevard, also stuck in traffic. But instead of this rusty car, we have a very sleek, white, almost pearlescent Tesla Uber driving up to this kind of gorgeous mall that has like kind of Egyptian fixtures and stuff like that. And as we're kind of getting ready to kind of approach it, you can kind of see the window rolled down. And Janelle, go ahead and describe who your character is, what she looks like, what's she doing.
So you see Kadira, she's adorned with a flower crown, and she's got these glasses, and she kind of just peers down at the boulevard and just kind of goes, when are we gonna get there?
Ma'am, we're about 2 minutes away. Did you want to stop here? You want me to pull you straight up into the front?
And I fixed sort of like my long sleeves, and I go, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes? You said 2 minutes 5 minutes ago.
I'm sorry, but there's traffic. You know how it is here in this area. It's real difficult to get you from point A to
Why
point
they
B.
sent me a new driver, I will never understand.
Ma'am,
Where's my real driver?
Your real driver,
Bernard, yes.
Yes, Bernard actually had vacation. I'm sorry.
Vacation?
Yeah, about that. Your family decided that your driver needed some time.
Well, why don't you tell Bernard on his vacation that he's fired?
Yes, ma'am. I will do my best to tell him that I will. Yes. Excellent. You get to the street.
That'll put the
to
K in his
sidewalk.
vacation.
It certainly would, ma'am. Yes, certainly would.
All right, so 2 minutes. You have about 30 seconds to make 2 minutes happen, or else you are also on this vacation.
Woo! Let's have you do one of the first rolls. I want you to roll me manipulation and intimidation to see how scary are you going to be to this person.
Okay. All right. Ooh, okay. That is, I did get a 1 on that, but I have, so for the D6s, so anything above, D10s, so anything above 6 is a success, correct?
That is correct. That's your default difficulty.
I got a 1, and then I have a 4, a 3, and a 5.
So you failed and you botched it.
I go,
Well done. So
in my head I said what I said, but when it came out like,
yeah. So basically you see the driver, and he's a pretty like brisk gentleman, southern gentleman sitting there, and he just kind of looks in the rear view mirror and goes, just kind of keeps driving. Like, okay, it's fine.
I just sink down in my chair and I just pretend that none of that happened. I'm just like,
Amazing. Already a botch roll, y'all. Somebody help Janelle in the chat, please. Somebody give Janelle some re-rolls there. Anyways, okay, so because you botched, 4 minutes later, you end up arriving.
amazing.
Do you step out of the vehicle or do you wait?
I want to see if I'm gonna look at my door and look at the driver and be like, well,
oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Sorry. And he gets out and
the nerve expecting me to open my own door.
I mean,
Bernard would never.
Okay, yeah, I understand. I'll be right here should you need me.
As you should be. And when I walk out and I kind of just go, I push the door into his arm.
You hear him mutter something under his breath, but he just kind of keeps on like.
I look around and go, vacation.
So as that scene kind of happens, you kind of see like the camera kind of lift up, and it doesn't go very far. It goes to the subway station in the area. You can kind of hear like the breezes kind of going on, and like you can see like the rushes of people like kind of like ever so slightly like coming up like in sporadic like rhythms. And in that group, we see Sam. Describe yourself. What do we see coming up out of the subway?
So you see a small woman with a large presence. She's dressed like she just got out of a rave. Does she dress like that all the time? It's a question. She's got her little furry bunny ears on. She has furry leg warmers. And she has her obnoxiously large headphones on. Like, do they need to be that big? No, we have the technology to make them smaller, but she wears them anyway. And she's just kind of dancing her way through the crowd as she walks.
Excellent. So you kind of pushing through the crowd, whatever. And there's a lot of people, especially when you come up out of the subway. There's usually like a line of cars like parked there, and you're kind of like pushing your way through. You see some like some cosplayers maybe standing there, like trying to like pose and like take pictures, but like you kind of inspect the costumes a little bit more, and you're just like,
I go up to where the crowd is, you know, how they're always taking photos of costume characters up there. I vamp for a little bit, just like,
oh yeah. No, the camera's like click, 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 click. Who's this? Click, 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 click. Yeah. And as you're doing that, you're like voguing, right? Like you're just like you're starting to back up, right? Because you're kind of getting in your groove, and you back up into somebody with a flower crown on.
Sorry.
Excuse me there. You have fabulous style.
Oh, thank you.
Hold on, let me see better. Fabulous style. Indeed.
And you have fabulous eyesight.
Thank you. I feel the same about myself. What are you doing here, lovely?
Well, I was just
No
dancing.
need to explain any further. You're obviously here because you are looking for me and to help me navigate this horrible space.
What makes it horrible?
The people, of course, my dear.
Oh, everybody? They're fun.
Oh,
I've been dancing for them.
Let me see you dance again, please.
Yes, absolutely.
Never mind that dancer in the back. I told you, horrible people.
Yes.
That's lovely.
You hear a little boombox just like.
Where's the boom? Which direction is the boombox coming from?
You don't know.
Let's say to the right. But just as like kind of getting into the beat of it, all of a sudden you hear the loudest backfire from a car, specifically a rusty red car.
Oh dear. Bernard would never. Let me walk out. No, I want to see what's going on because there's a ruckus and I'm afraid for my life. And I'm very important, so I need to know what's going on under my surroundings at all times.
Okay, I'll stay here. And then I don't stay there. I follow.
Excellent. All right, what do we see coming out of that rusty red car?
Basically, you see a very small lady who looks like they almost are wearing like clown core couture, if you could even call it that. And she is now driving the car. She fully pushed the Uber driver kid. Is like, nah, get out of here. You are gonna be in the passenger seat. Let me show you how to drive a stick. And then she's like, she walks out. She's like, keep the change. And
But
like,
wait, is the Uber driver, is he sitting in the front seat with you, or is he in the back seat like you're his Uber now?
no, he's in the front seat because I'm teaching him how to drive his own car and how to take care of it. And he's sitting there like taking notes. Like, oh, okay.
Yes. Okay. Don't pop the clutch.
No, don't pop the clutch. Make sure you want to like tune her up every like couple hundred miles because she is old, and you always get your tires rotated. All right.
Copy. Thank you.
Don't be stupid. I just
try not
slam the
to.
door a little bit too hard, and I just strut out.
Oh my.
Ugh.
Excuse me, small being. I mean, sorry, you're a being, not a thing. Pardon me. I'm navigating
Do you
this
care
new
to
space.
insult me?
I don't, I'm just talking to you. Whether or not you take that as an insult is up to you entirely.
I feel like by calling me small and a thing multiple times,
I
that quickly is
corrected
very
myself.
insulting.
Oh, this cancel culture. I just said I corrected myself. I said being.
Yes.
Are your ears too small to understand me?
Is your head too big to stop insulting me?
Are you too low to the ground to hear me?
Are
I'm
you
gonna
too
just
tall to hear me?
shimmy my way in between them and be like, so one
Yeah.
thing that, hello, new person. So yeah, hi. One thing that I didn't mention is, I'm a Twitch streamer. Check out my channel, and I hand tiny little business cards to each of them just to diffuse the situation.
and then I hand mine to Trixie. I go,
And while you guys are all passing out business cards, there's a crowd outside of where Fashion Week is kind of happening in the film theater, we'll call it. And there's like these large, like kind of like open steps that you guys are kind of in front of, but there's like other large crowds kind of there too. And within it, you kind of see someone kind of bobbing and weaving. Mo, explain what you're doing up in there in the crowd.
I think Drizia is up in the crowd, and you see this like tall, slim Latina sort of like going through her hair, dark brown hair is like wrapped in like one of those like boho scarves, and she's just very like wearing boho like flowy clothes and robes, almost like the robe you're wearing, Cynthia. I know the crowd can't see, but yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. It's very knitted, very flowy, big old circle sunglasses, and I think she's like sort of like getting to know people and just chatting them up and like listening to conversations and just really just being a part of the crowd and the group and just everything that's happening there, and making
Vibing.
friends. Yeah, making friends and vibing.
Vibing. Awesome. So you see a couple of individuals kind of like look your way and kind of like give you the flirty eyes, and then just kind of like,
She will give the footy ice back, and just because, and like if she's like talking to anybody, she like holds their hands like in a delicate way, because what you don't know in the human world, she is a tantric teacher, so like she actually will like she's very like hand-holdy and touchy and like very like communicative with people, like that sort of
Oh.
aspect. Yeah.
oh,
And of
So I
course
think-
she's an Aries, so she has like big old like ram medallion on, and like
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So I think one of the individuals actually does recognize you and goes, I have read some of your blogs, and you have a book coming out. Am I correct?
Oh yes, of course I have a book coming out.
I'm
It is
so interested.
Yeah, it should be coming out, I believe, later this year, if my memory serves me correct. But thank you so much for being a fan. I really, really appreciate
Oh my
it.
god, I have to get a selfie. Hold on.
Of course.
She snaps a picture and she goes, all right, so are you here for the fashion? Can you believe that Thorn is putting out a new fashion line? It was like anticipated for so long.
I am very excited to see what Thorn has. I know they have a really great fashion, and not to mention their sustainability for their stuff is just beautiful as well. And just seeing the people and the liveliness of it just really makes my heart just sing.
Yeah. Rumor has it though that people have actually never seen the woman who runs the fashion line. Have you ever seen her before?
Oh, not that I know of, but who doesn't love a good mystery every now and then, right?
That's totally fair. So any chance that like maybe we can like meet up later? I would really love to hear more about your book.
Of course, here. And she's gonna like take out of one of her cards and like write her little cell phone number on it and just pass it over. She's like, and like as she's passing it over, she'll like hold their hand and be like, I can't wait to see you later.
Oh my, you can see her like just blush like hard and like get all like fangirly and kind of like walk away.
Yeah, and she'll just like glide away.
And so as you see Drizia kind of glide away, y'all, like very obvious that Drizia is like one of you guys. Let's trying to think of what role I want to put in here. Perception. It's kind of a weird one, but whatever. We're gonna have some fun with it. I want to do perception and investigation because I want to see like how many of you guys pick up on the fact that Drizia is one of y'all.
Okay.
And the difficulty is still 6, correct?
Difficulty is still 6. It'll always be your base, unless I say otherwise.
Do we do dice if we have both perception and investigation?
So
just
that's yeah. So
perception?
you're gonna build your dice pool based off of the dots in both perception and investigation. If you roll any 6s or higher, count those as successes. If you roll none of the above, but you roll a 1, that's considered a botch, in which case we will narrate what happens, much like what Janelle had. How are we doing? How many successes do we get? We got 3
3.
successes. Great.
I have 3 and a 1.
That's fine. So you have 3 successes then.
I have 3 successes.
Oh, well, that's easy. With 3 successes, you guys definitely recognize not only that Drizia is one of you guys, like a changeling, if you will, but you guys also know that she's writing a book on, what was it again? Tantric?
Oh yes, the Tantric for the Modern Age.
Yes. Y'all know about the book. What would you like to do?
What is your name? I look over because I realized that I said Trixie's name, but I noticed that she's wearing a sweater that has her name on it, and like a little mechanic patch. I'm like, Trixie, is that your real name?
What? Why?
Is your
wouldn't
name
it be-
Trixie?
Yeah, yes, that's what it says right here. I'm glad
Trixie,
you could read. I'm glad we've gone past this. Thank you.
Have you heard of Tantric for the Modern Age?
You know, why? Since you bring that up, I have it on my reading list.
Well, get to reading. What about you? And I look over to the other girl who I haven't introduced myself yet to.
Also, I'm Bunny. Just
Bunny.
in case you're wondering.
Both of you.
It's on the
both-
business card.
With the business, yeah, I gave mine to Trix's over there. And so you two, you've got to be aware. Do you know who that is? Then I point to Drizia.
They're somebody.
Everybody's
tell.
somebody, darling.
No, there's somebody. I can tell.
Never
should go
mind
talk to
you.
them.
Listen and learn. And I walk over to Drizia. Hello.
I think Josie's gonna turn and she's like, "Oh, hi! It's so nice to meet you." And like holds a hand out to like shake it, but like we'll do the double class hand once they do shake, like the.
I go like this. Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry about that. It's just typically how I greet people."
That's
How
all
can-
good.
How
It's
can I
all
help
right.
you?
Your book is. Hold on. Give me a second. Your book is fabulous.
I would say you're fabulous, actually.
Are you looking perhaps for a position as a consultant and / or driver?
I mean, I'm always looking for a position, but
Oh, I've read about your positions. Some of them I found myself to be in a few times.
oh well, I'm glad you're taking
Consensually.
Oh well, I'm glad it was consensual.
Some of them I put others in consensually as well.
and it's as equality should be across. The
I'm a
board
big
here.
fan of the rubber band ball myself.
Oh, it's a fantastic move. It's one of my favorites, but you really have to be limber for it.
Truly. And then I want to do this. I want to do a split. I want to go truly and then go.
That is impressive.
You know what? I'm gonna have you roll for that one.
You brought this on yourself.
Give me dexterity and athletics.
Okay.
I want to see how limber are we?
Okay. Okay, I got a 5 and a 3.
So you try to go for this split, pilot, and like the dress that you're wearing just does not allow you to like to do it. So you kind of do like the
Didn't want to tear my. You know what? Maybe I'll save this for another non-fashion moment.
Maybe you can show me later.
And I go, whoop. Yeah, back up.
amazing. So you guys would know this. You guys all have received an invitation. You guys should have brought it with you. So that's how you kind of all knew to kind of congregate here. And on the invitation, it says, Thorn Fashion Week, come meet the Blue Baron. What would you guys like to do?
I want to look at Drizia, and I'm gonna pull out my invitation and I go, I've got important places to be.
And I think when she sees it, she also pulls out one from her purse. She's like, oh, me too.
Oh, great minds. Great mind invite both great minds to their party.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I'll sidle up as well and pull out mine. I'm
What?
invited.
looks like they'll let anybody in here.
Yeah, I'm really lucky.
What did you say you do again, darling?
I have a lot of loyal followers, and they all support me. They watch me play games. I play games like Animal
Followers,
Crossing.
you say?
Yeah, it's they're my everything. They're my lifeblood. They really, it's just so wonderful to have a community. Yeah, so I just go online and I play games, and sometimes I dance.
And these followers, what do they do? Do they
watch
send
me.
you gifts?
Yeah, sometimes if they feel like it. But mostly they just watch me like all the time. Almost
Tantrically?
all the time. No, a lot of the internet is structured to unpromote those things. So if you do want that, here's my other business card.
Oh my.
And on it, and like it's really like holographic, so you can barely see it, but on it you can kind of see OnlyFay on it.
Oh my, indeed. I just slip it into my bra.
Trixie, what about you? What are you wanting to do here?
Trixie is just gonna stroll up. Is like, well, I see they just let the whole barn in, I guess, to these places.
What do you mean by that?
You know exactly what I mean. Bunny ears. Look at her, and I will point to.
I look at her, I go, I guess I haven't noticed that before.
It's okay, Grandma. We'll get you better bifocals next time.
Mm.
On that
I don't
note,
even need glasses to know the kind of trash that I'm looking at right there.
When
You
Ned
call me
told
grandma,
she
you
said
wanna
that-
go? I'll take you out back right now.
Okay, time to dance again. I dance in between them. So are we going to this thing? Because I'm uncomfortable.
on that note, you actually see a very fabulously dressed woman with bright purple curly hair coming down. She's wearing a neon kind of like leotard one piece with like big raver pants. Like she looks like she's a raver from the 90s. And she has like an orange like kind of like knit shirt going on, septum piercing. And if you look at her eyes actually kind of twinkle this kind of like golden shade, but like nothing terribly out of the ordinary. And she goes, whoa, oh my god, thank god I found you guys, because like everybody was about to have a fit here, and like, yeah, or y'all waiting, yeah, you guys are waiting for me, right?
But of course. And you are?
I'm Ziarmata. You can call me Zoe. That's totally like fine. But y'all got the invitation, right?
Yes.
Awesome. So you guys read the fine print there. It says, "Do not enter. Wait for the troubadour's arrival." Correct?
Is it like on the border, like in the Santa Claus, where it's like
I must have missed that one.
Oh, I
Like,
see.
oh, maybe I
Right.
do. Maybe Grandma does need new bifocals. Need.
I
Oh,
read
yeah,
all
like,
legal agreements.
were you like totally gonna go in there because like you don't want to mess with the children of Lilith? Like they're just no.
Oh.
Well, maybe one does want to mess with the children of Lilith.
No, you really don't, because you'll like definitely like kind of lose a part of yourself, and that's not the way we want to do things around here. So I'm sure you guys read your invitations properly and like you were waiting for me as instructed. So let me take you to the place that we're like actually supposed to be going to.
Lead the way.
Drizia, as my life consultant, which you totally agreed to be / and/or driver, what are your thoughts here?
Knowing how the children of Lilith are, I think it's wise to go with a guide. So
Yeah.
Come,
also-
entourage.
So you would know this, Kadira, that Zoe is a very well established issue. And for those of you who don't know what issues are, they are the storytellers of the Changeling. And their natural inclination is to always show up like literally right on time. Like,
Right.
for like weird things to happen. They're always like perfectly there. So you would recognize her as being an issue, like and
Okay.
a well-known one in this kingdom.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna saddle up next to her, to Zoe, as if like I'm ready to go. And I said come entourage, but I'm like disregarding them. I'm like, or whatever.
You know, you really should like try to be a little bit nicer to us commoners, because like I understand y'all the noble, the shining ones, but like be real, like who are the ones who actually like do the work around here? It's kind of us. So yeah.
Aren't you supposed to
Anyway.
just guide me to the thing, not personally?
Fine. I was just trying to tell you I could tell you a story about how, you know what? It's fine. Like,
Mm.
let's go. And she ushers you guys down the boulevard. And it's, if you have been in Los Angeles before, you know how long the boulevards are and how long it takes to walk. But for some reason, like, y'all get to your destination like real fast because you guys are all chatting and doing thing and stuff like that.
Do we pass the guy that always has a snake?
Absolutely. 100%. Yes.
Bunny just like hops backwards and hides behind Trixie.
Do you not like snakes? Oh,
And then she runs forward and keeps up with the front of the crowd.
I'm gonna remember this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna remember that one too. I am, as a good friend of mine and an amazing storyteller would say, I am taking a note. Alrighty. So you guys kind of approach the edge or the end of the boulevard. And you guys are at an intersection. It's a very well-known intersection for those who are in the Los Angeles area. It's an unassuming building on the corner of La Brea and Sunset. There's a sign lit up that's in black and white, or I don't know, maybe sometimes it reads as brown and white. Who knows? Because the sign's fairly old. And it's labeled The Woods. There's a small parking lot packed to the brim with cars and a bouncer who's seated on a stool taking or talking to patrons upon entry. So you kind of see Zoe walk up, and there's a very large looming man. He's basically stands up, and he's about 6'5". He's dressed in all black with, the black leather jacket and a perfectly perched red beret. There's a single glistening knife that's shimmering, but it's sheathed within its holder on his hip. And his beard is perfectly manicured. And he kind of like leans down to greet people, like, so he's like well over a lot of people. As he does this, he kind of slips his glasses like kind of down like the bridge of his nose, and you guys can see that he has one brown eye and one purple eye. And when he looks at you, it's like as if the purple eye is like looking past your mortal like version and is looking into your seeming soul. And he kind of stands there and he goes, password.
Now. Now, there's a password. That's what my father always told me. Now is the only password we ever used.
Yeah, your father's wrong.
I've told him that several times, and he still doesn't listen.
I think Drizzy is gonna like look over at Zoe and see if they know what it is.
Zoe is kind of like talking to other people and like because people
Oh.
like kind of recognize her and she like turns around and she was like, "Oh, Phaleon!" and like jumps up and like gives him like a big old hug. And she like kind of like looks down. She's like, "This is Phaleon. Everyone, this is Phaleon."
Well, he was very rude to me and my family by extension.
Oh, he's a big old soft troll. Don't worry about that. Like you're fine.
Is he a troll?
But yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's she's like kind of having a casual conversation. He's kind of like, "What are you doing?" And Zoe was like, "Okay, look. I was away on travel doing some storytelling, and I was told by the Duchess that this is her new traveling entourage." And Phaleon kind of looks and goes like, "All right, like if it's for the Duchess," and he kind of pushes the door open for you guys. Do you enter?
Oh yes, I strolling on in. That's what I thought.
Everybody else?
Yeah, I'll try to get past her as well. I'm like trying to like nudge slightly more.
Ah.
It's like I'm gonna go first.
Oh, excuse me.
Hey, make room for short people down here.
Oh, fine. And I move my dress out of the way.
I'll bring Bunny. It's like we gotta go first. We need to be seen.
Okay.
Grizia?
Can I roll to stop this chain from happening? I want to break their one, not two.
What would you like to roll?
I'd like to roll. Let's see. I guess I would like to do.
Yeah, I was like, tell me what you're trying to break.
So as Trixie's trying to grab Bunny, because I'm like, no, it's fine. I move my dress out of the way, but then the fact that Trixie's like grabbing Bunny, I'm gonna try to break the handhold, like the grabbing. So I think either brawl or dodge,
I was gonna
maybe.
say, so you're gonna do probably, I would say Dex and Brawl would
Okay.
be your dice pool.
Okay.
And your difficulty is going to be. You guys are kind of close proximity, so let's keep it 6. And then if you guys would like to contest it, it would be a Dex and dodge because you're trying to like move your hand faster than Kadira.
Oh, thank God I have a dodge.
I will roll Dex and dodge. Yeah.
As that's happening, Drizia, what would you like to do?
I think as they're just like trying to shimmy through and run past, Drizzy is gonna look up at what's his name?
Phaleon.
Phaleon. And she's like, if you ever need tips or advice to work with your height advantage, please let me know. And she's gonna like hand him a card and just like start following him behind them.
He like looks at the card, like tucks it in his pocket, and kind of gives you like the like. You step in.
Yeah.
Excellent. Zoe's gonna kind of push past basically all of you. Let me know those rolls now. Janelle, what'd you get?
I got no successes, but not only that, I got a 1.
Whoa! I gotta get you some new dice, Janelle.
No. Oh,
Lex
boy.
and Sam, what did you guys get?
1 success.
I got 3 successes.
Oh boy.
Awesome. So I think what happens is Trixie goes to grab Bunny's hand, right? To kind of like push past. And you see Kadir try to block you guys, but kind of whiffs it. And so like Bunny, you seem like you probably would have the most dexterity. You kind of like go like boop boop and like pop right next to Trixie, and you kind of like look behind you sort of situation.
Gotta watch your
But-
step.
The problem is this bar, if anyone has ever been to the woods, is one of the smallest bars in Hollywood. The bar is quite dark upon entry, but there's the smell of spilled alcohol and pine that leaks into your nostrils. The sound of indie artists blare on the jukebox, and that's to the left of you. So you guys are kind of like crammed in this like foyer kind of like feel.
Mm-hmm.
And in front of you stands what you may perceive to be large redwood trees intertwined between the booths. And to the right is a bar that stretches kind of like along the wall. Those of you who decide to kind of like look up and take it all in, you could swear that there was like a shooting star that was going across the ceiling, but the ceiling's actually just lit with like LED lights that kind of twinkle.
Mm-hmm.
So this place is just packed with the like most fashionable kind of hipster artists in the hills of Holly. And you can kind of try to push past them, but like while you're like pushing past them, you kind of get like wrapped up in somebody's like scarf sort of situation, and like you're kind of holding on to
Oh.
someone's suspenders, like you're just like trying to like make your way through. But you watch Zoe, and Zoe is just kind of like boop, 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 like snaking through everything as if like they kind of like part ways for her.
Mm-hmm.
You guys follow Zoe.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make it in the same like as she's like parting it, trying to like catch like the waves of that so I can make it through.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So Zoe makes it to the back, and she gets to a door that she gets ready to push, and it says employees only. And as she pushes the door, she basically kind of whispers to you guys, "Welcome to the Freehold," and she like walks in. I assume you follow.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah, as
I'm
Drizzy is
I'm
actually
walking
going-
like of course I should be here.
Drizzy, what were you saying? Were you?
Oh,
gonna do-
as Drizzy was going through the crowd, she's getting like caught in people's stuff. She's like, "Oh, sorry," like putting a hand on a guy's chest and like looking up at them, or like doing like a nice little like
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
on someone's arm.
You
But like being
abs-
very flirty.
you
all the way through.
absolutely feel like all of their energy being like, ooh, like hot, and like as like they're like getting ready to say something to you, like you're already like blipping like
Mhm.
somewhere else.
Mhm.
I'll come back. I swear. Maybe. But yeah, I go into the Freehold as well.
Awesome. All right. So behind the curtain stands a large foyer, super brightly lit. In fact, like your eyes like having to adjust from like the bar like dark setting to this is like blinding for you. It was like literally almost as if like sunlight like just like beamed in your face. As your eyes adjust and look around to the multi-floored freehold with polished redwood furnishings everywhere, including the banisters. There's gold medal statues off to the side in various heroic poses depicting the strength of the She household that owns this freehold, which is House Fiona. So cousins to the great Queen Erin. The one who owns it is Duchess Ileana. And she was afforded this duchy in hopes that she would reign without trouble. Zoe turns to everyone and she kind of like looks at everybody in the eye and goes, "So like you'll have to wait here for Barnesdale. They have your information. But yeah, enjoy." And she like literally like within an instant of like you guys blinking, she like disappears like amongst the crowd. Like I'm sure if you tried to track her around, you can see her purple locks somewhere, but like she's that quick. She's like, "I'm out."
Mm-hmm.
What would you guys like to do?
Wow, it's really pretty in here. Do you come here all the time?
Who are you saying that to?
Oh, Kadira.
Of course I do, darling. I'm the most in of all who are in.
Oh, you're so in.
I'm in there, darling.
Is
I'm
she
out.
lying? Can I do a can I like is there like an insight equivalent to be like she being sus over there?
Yeah.
Hella sus.
Let's see here. What would I intelligence probably? No, it's more perception. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What do you think? Perception and investigation?
Or yeah, perception, and that seems maybe. I'm trying to remember what movie you
Investigation. Investigation, maybe.
Yeah. Lore would be no. Yeah, investigation. Let's do that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Also, just a heads up, we're at 70% now of our goals.
Woo!
Yeah.
Thanks, chat. Y'all are amazing. I also see that we have one reroll for Sam, an automatic success for Janelle,
Yes.
one reroll for Storyteller. Thanks, y'all.
Amazing.
Well, I got 4 successes.
Oh,
Nice.
snap. You can tell that she's actually telling the truth. So you know about she, and the she are obviously the noble ones who own the freehold, are the ones who are kind of like the protectors. Just a little bit of quick lore dump. There was a war way back in the day that separated the commoners from the nobles. So there's always this kind of like strained thought between the nobles and the commoner kiths. So the commoner kiths are kind of what you guys are, and the she are your noble kiths. So having walked into a freehold that is owned by a she, you automatically can assume that that she, being Kadira, would have a little bit more hold on this area. She would hold reign a little bit more than you guys. Just a touch. What's up, Trizia?
And he said this is House Fiona, right?
This is House Fiona, yes. So
So
this is
this is
owned
my
by.
house.
Oh yeah, so Drizia, yeah. So this is a house that you've aligned with, which is great. So you also have some sway up in here too. So you very
Ooh.
much can walk in like you kind of sort of own this place because you've sworn allegiance to specifically this Duchess Ileana, and you've probably seen and met her too.
Yeah. So yeah, I think she's like Tricia's just like and just like very comfortable here and just sort of like are we still in our actor or like our mortal looks, or are we starting to fade into like
Great question. Because you've walked into the freehold, you guys can now describe what your Fey side looks like.
I guess since I was talking first, I'll go ahead and say
Yeah,
it.
go for it.
Yeah. So as I step over the threshold into the freehold, you see that the hair that's pulled up still like wrapped in that scarf. It's still wrapped up, but however, you see like these two like horns that sort of like come out and over it. And as it goes down, you see like this flowy dress. It's very like a light, like a very light summer dress, but satyr legs. Good old goat legs down at the bottom. But very very free falling clothes are very like light and thin, just go with the flowy.
Nice. So Kadira, so for my dress that I was wearing is so my sleeves get longer and they touch the ground, and then my dress goes from knee length to floor length, and then my eyes get a little bit bigger, and then I instantly have like the most fabulous highlighter on my cheekbones.
Yes, and what you notice with the she is that they have these like long pointed ears. Gorgeous.
Yep.
All right, Trixie, what about you?
All right. So, still in fashion with clown couture, but now more jester and more ornate, as she is decked out almost just like I said, jester like in greens and purples. Her skin is all white, almost, and in her cheeks you could see almost like if there's embers behind it, like a forge. She has these
Ooh.
red swirls on her cheeks, and she has very sharp pointed teeth, and her eyes are almost black orbs. And now her hair is also jet white. It's still this crazy puffball pigtails, but it's jet white with just a small strip of black.
Nice.
And Bunny.
As she walks into the freehold, she her bunny ears were part of this hood that she was wearing, and she pulls it down and real ears pop up in the place of them. They're like a grayish brown, very long jackrabbit ears, and her boots with the fur become legs with the fur. As you see little tufts of like mottled desert bunny fur, very well suited to blend into like a desert environment of the surrounding Los Angeles area. All that sagebrush just pops up all over, and she's got her little bouncy legs And if you listen very carefully, you might just think you could hear a little and as her tail pops up.
Oh, so cute. You just see Bunny kind of like bopping, just chilling. And as you guys are kind of like taking in each other's seeming self, you see a small-ish person dressed very smartly, has small spectacles on, and they speak. My apologies for my tardiness. I was predisposed with other matters for the Duchess and the Queen's arrival in a week. You can see him kind of like, I want everybody to make a perception and alertness check, because I want to see if you guys can perceive as to what is going on with Barnsdale.
Okay.
Again, base difficulty of, actually, I'm going to make a base difficulty of 3. This should be fairly obvious.
It's got
5
4
successes.
successes.
4
Successes.
successes.
4 successes
4
here.
successes.
5.
Excellent. Okay. So this is very easy to spot. Barnsdale is sweating, like glistening sweat, and is very, very, very nervous about something. Yeah. So,
Barnsdale, my darling, what's going on? Why are you
Oh.
so nervous?
there's just so many things that are going on. The Queen is showing up. The Duchess is like, you know what? Let's go
No,
somewhere private.
you know how it is. Give me your hands. Come on. Breathe now. There we go. All right. Perfect.
Thank
now-
you, yeah.
Of course.
Did you say, I'm sorry, but it kind of sounded like you're about to say that Duchess is.
Come with me.
Okay.
And you just see Barnsdale is a boggin, so small in stature. You just see their legs just walk real quickly. I'm assuming you guys are keeping in tow.
Yes.
Of course, yeah.
I'm gonna pull on like Kadara's like dress and just try to get her to like kind of come down here.
Ah! What?
Hey, lady. So I know we've exchanged some words in the past 20 seconds, but this seems like this is gonna be your kind of deal.
Yes, of course.
So I think you should take the lead and don't fuck it up. We're putting all the trust into you right here in this moment, and yeah, good luck. And I will like slightly give her a gentle nudge, like forward.
Oh, that's good. You have quite the mouth on you, don't you? Well, I'll do as I please, but oh, sure, I'll do that.
Kadira, you would know that knockers generally have mouths on them. They are very much the sailor swearing types.
Yeah, true. Yes, it's typical of you and your people. Oh boy. It's
Hey, I'm gonna overlook the whole your people thing because
But-
your people need to go be the mouse at the moment and make sure we don't look like fucking idiots over here.
oh dear. Mother told me about you. Right.
So,
Sure.
As you guys are getting led up, you kind of hear Barnsdale like speaking, and even though they are speaking this way, you can still perfectly hear Barnsdale speaking. So the Duchess has requested you lot for whatever reason. I understand Drozia why she would have asked for you, but the rest of you, I don't really know you, so great. To retrieve an item that was stolen. Stolen. But please come with me, and I will show you everything. And as their voice kind of drifts off into their thoughts, they lead you into the Duchess's quarters. So the Duchess's quarters, as you guys kind of go in, is like a double door, like French door kind of opening. Gorgeous. You walk in and it's this powder blue room. There's chandeliers that are just like this in like ornate, like glass kind of like, actually kind of like my background, kind of twinkling down. She has tufted pink furniture, an ivory like desk in the front, and she has floating shelves that are made of glass, but when you look at it, like they actually are kind of like breathing and like kind of moving. Like they look really pretty. And everything's just super sparkly around here. Like it's like Little
I
girl.
start stomping around and like looking at all the stuff, like picking things up and putting them down. And then I look at the walls and I go, well, I wouldn't have gone with powder blue, but okay.
Do not disrespect her duchessness, please.
There's just an opinion. I think we're allowed to have opinions here, you know? And then I put something down like haphazardly. Oops.
What did you
Oop.
touch? What did you touch?
It's like I thought it was a candle. I opened it up, and it's like little trinkets and I put it down and it goes and it doesn't fall, but then I bump it again. I go oops again.
I'm gonna follow
So,
behind her, trying to catch anything she knocks over.
so then both of you go ahead and give me a dex, and I'm gonna use dodge because kind of like your reflexes there.
Okay.
Or Sam, you can probably do dex and athletics because you're trying to save it.
Okay. I would love to use dodge.
Oh yeah, then by all means, go for it.
I have 3 successes.
That is 1, 2, 3, also 3 successes.
Awesome. So the picture that I'm seeing is there's like little like glass trinkets that Kadira is grabbing and putting down, and they kind of like roll, and you just see Bunny kind of like boop, 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 like very much like a Looney Tune moment where it's like catching everything, even with like the paw or her foot, her pad. Like great save, great save. So Barnsdale just kind of like pushes their spectacle like up or very slowly and goes, as you can see, the family datum is missing. Indicate, he's like showing you like on the wall, like of the
Yeah.
shelf. She is needing it in about a week's time because that's when the queen is arriving. And gosh, like I really do hope that you're willing to help her because she hasn't quite been herself lately. In fact, yes, questions.
What's a datum?
A datum. Like it's a
hat.
It's a crown.
Oh, a crown. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
With,
A hat, yeah.
with jewels. It's
Oh.
a family heirloom, and the queen is
Oh.
her cousin, and the queen's arriving, so she's supposed to be wearing it on the queen's arrival.
Oh.
And we also haven't seen her.
Mhm.
That's more than a missing item.
We'll get there. It's fine. It's fine. But you should know that we believe that the item was stolen by terrible Count Elam.
Mhm.
I have no more words for that individual. I am all I'm going to say on this matter. Are you willing to help, please?
This could be good for me. Sure.
Of course.
I would always help. I hate it when I lose things, which is all the time. So I can help not lose things by finding them for people.
Well, what's in it for me if I help out?
Oh, I can negotiate. Oh, I can negotiate. We have a very large workshop here. We can negotiate you being perhaps a co-lead of the workshop.
Co-lead?
Yeah, we already have somebody.
And you want me to play second fiddle to this?
I mean,
Is it a music workshop?
oh no,
can
no,
be.
no.
There's fiddles?
Look, there. Okay, so Demo's the lead workshop engineer.
Not that trollop again. They always snubbing me out.
I think you might work well with Demo.
If I could be first lead, I'll do it. Put in
Okay,
a good
depends
word
on how
for me
good
to
you
be
do
one.
here. Depends on how good you do here, and we'll negotiate that.
Nice.
Fine.
Great.
I'll help out.
Excellent. If you don't need anything else from me, I am going to. You just see Barnsdale like not even try to take any other questions, just like turns on their heels and like books it, and leaves you in here, in her office.
I'm gonna look at things with my eyes, and then you just see her like bopping around, just like looking at everything intently as best she can to try to gather information.
Awesome. Give me. This one's gonna be really easy for you because it's very obvious. Give me intelligence and investigation.
All right, sounds good.
I'm gonna say you can look at everything all you want. It's not gonna make the taste any better. Doesn't get any more valuable.
We could look for clues.
Oh yes, that. Clues.
I'm gonna use that fabulous reroll gifted to me by
Woo!
chat. Thank you, chat. Ooh. Yay! Awesome. That's 4 successes.
Ooh, perfection. So you get over to the Duchess's desk, and it's you're kind of rummaging through drawers, and it's not very hard to find, but there is a folded up letter, folded in a heart, kind of origami shape. And I assume you go ahead and open it.
I go and I grab it, and I do it like very like, of course. And
Nope.
Oh
I
no,
don't let you grab it.
So Bunny has
oh,
it.
Bunny grab it. Bunny grabs it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought if you're trying to grab it from me, she just she
Yeah, I'm
instinctually like moves it
And
away.
I go and I just go. Okay. Well, I already know what it is, for sure.
So
I'll show you after.
You open it. And you read, dearest Eli, should you find this first, know that my heart is wounded, for the queen informed me of your indiscretions, your secrets, and your lies. Truly, my heart will forever remain broken. I cannot bear the thought that you have lied to me, your one true love. I shall place my diadem and my last memory of you to rest. May my mind forever be erased of our dreams and desires, as Queen Erin has my best interest to see me follow in her footsteps. And it's signed, Elia.
Drama. I hand it over to Kadira.
Just as I thought.
This is like my shows.
Well, the Duchess was clearly in love, and now it's out there. Drizia, did you know that she was in love?
I wasn't sure about the love part, but
I mean, it was the letter was folded in a heart. That's clearly love, not just something that you do when you're 9.
Yeah, you know about love. I'll grab the note out of Kadira's hand and run it over to Drizia.
she's gonna read.
Betrayal.
Oh, I see. This is fascinating. Such heartache, such wonder. I wonder where she went.
And
Anywhere
I
but
think
here.
on that note, we are going to take a short break. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Oh my God,
70%.
Amazing. We're at 70%.
Yep.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Crushing it.
Y'all, let's push it. We got like about an hour left. Let's try to push it to like 75 or 80. Like, let's do it, y'all. But yeah, we're gonna take a short break. I think I don't know how long. Maybe 5 minutes. I think it's a 5-minute break. Yeah, we're gonna do a 5-minute break because some of us drink too much water and have to go. So see you in a few. 5 minutes.
Okay.
Bye, y'all.
Heck.
Hey everyone, welcome back. We all got our water, our tea refilled, stretched our legs if we needed to, our bunny legs, just kind of like kicking it out there a little. Again, thank you for joining us. We are raising money for Mi Patria. It's raising funds for the for Puerto Rico for disaster relief. So please, if you have it in you to please donate or share the link so that other folks can donate. It would mean so much to me. I do have family out there. Me and my sister, actually, we have family out there. So we're really hoping that we can help them and others on the island survive these catastrophic experiences. Also, I apologize. I did not mention Eliza, unfortunately, was unable to join us. She got an awesome gig. So we're really proud of her and excited. But please go give her a follow, a like, or whatever, because we're really, really proud of her. But yeah, sadly, she wasn't able to join us this morning. Players, are you guys ready to dive back in?
Yeah.
Awesome sauce. So we are going to pick up, fade to the scene is we are inside the workshop of the Freehold. And much like what you have seen with Trixie Nina Trinket, you see another knocker sitting there, white hair, kind of like in space buns, but kind of like spiked, goggles up on their head, same alabaster skin tone and the embers that come through on the cheeks with the spiral. But she's dressed more in a more of a classic fashion. She's got the striped socks going on. She's got like suspenders and stuff like that. And she's actually wearing kind of like the work jumpsuit that you would see like some like a flight suit almost, and she has like a welder torch in her hand, and she's kind of sitting on top of the desk like this, like her legs up and everything, like just very nonchalant. Hey, you guys gonna come in or what?
Absolutely.
It's about freaking time.
All right.
I heard that you guys needed some help. You're trying to help out the Duchess.
But where's the dynamite? Where's your TNT? Let's go. We gotta make this snappy, and I'm ready to fill up my bag.
Are
And
we
I'm
ready
gonna
to go
grab a
boom
bag.
boom? Are we ready
Let's
to go
boom boom? It's boom boom time.
It
Let's
is
go.
boom boom time.
Absolutely.
All right. So what is it that you guys
Save
need?
that for the bathroom.
That's that boom boom.
What you talking about? Boom boom in the bathroom.
You know what? Because some people like to explode toilets. I don't really understand that one.
I mean, they
It's a she
clearly
thing.
just toilet talk. And it's a classic for these.
Oh, I'm
folks.
sorry. I'm sorry that our gutter talk is too good for your shiny ones over here. So, you could just step back, just make sure that no soot gets on you, because the soot's probably, I'm not going to even go there with the soot.
Well,
what
yeah,
is it that
let's-
you
a
need,
little
though?
soot.
Let's stand over here, Kadiera. Look at these things. Don't touch, but look. Let's look, but not touch. Not touch.
Mm.
Yeah, look.
I don't got much time, so what the frick do you need?
I want your gizmos, your gadgets, your whatchamacallits, and a lot of TNT.
Lot of TNT. Okay, got it. And you see a demo kind of like rummaging through a whole bunch of different things. And as you're saying, like gadgets and gizmos and plenty, she like starts tossing it over her shoulder, sort of thing. Go
Should
ahead.
those things be thrown?
That's fine. We're professionals. Do
Okay.
you doubt us? Do you doubt our intelligence?
I don't doubt the intelligence. I doubt the tactfulness and handfulness.
Más o
of, like...
menos.
Josia, do you catch any of them?
I think if there's like one of the explosive ones being tossed to her, I think she's gonna try to catch it just because she's like in the way.
So what you see is it's a toy.
Okay.
It's a toy soldier that like looks like it's about to like play the drum. That's what you end up catching. You just see a bunch of toys literally like flying over the shoulders. Right. So those things go boom. That thing goes boom boom. Got it?
And what does this do?
That goes boom boom boom. So just be careful when it starts to like play the drum.
I think she's just gonna hand it over to Trixie and be like,
Oh, you have a little drummer boy 3000?
I do. I made them.
I'll make it better one day.
Hey, watch it.
We
So
all
that
know
would be
who's
a
gonna
boom, boom,
owning
boom,
this.
boom. Huh?
Yeah.
I'm catching on. See, I'm hip with
Yeah,
it. I'm hip
Got
with
the
it.
boom boom.
No,
It's not
it's
boom cube. Not boom cube.
boom cube. Well, I mean, that's what Trixie is saying. She wants to make one day is a boom cubed.
One day.
We'll see. All right. So, anyone need any armor, any weapons? No. Did they tell you where you're going?
Yes, we know where we're going. We're going to save the Duchess or find her, I think, for whatever state she's in.
All right. You keep
What's
telling
with the
yourself
laugh there?
that. All right. You know, I'm gonna hand you guys some armor here. Don't mind the chinks. In fact, don't even talk about it. I've been trying real hard to get rid of the dings on here, but somebody, I won't mention names.
Oh, this is lovely.
This sounds like
Mm,
amateur hour over here.
Nice armor, thank you.
Do we need armor in order to get her back? Is that what's happening right now? Are we going to fight?
Never argue against fashion, and then I drape another little feather thing over Drizzy. It's like an armor thing. It protects us.
Yeah, you just need protection. I don't think you're gonna get in a fight per se. But you never know. You're going into the you're going somewhere. All right.
Where are we going?
Did they not tell you?
No.
Right.
So you're gonna tell us, right?
Yeah,
now?
sure. And she
Okay.
like puts down her goggles, like lights the torch, and goes back to like torching things.
I
Just get the F out of here.
Onward.
Barnesdale will help you.
I just grab whatever weapons I see that could possibly fit upon my tiny person.
Perfect.
I want to grab a pair of glasses, and then I go, boom, boom. I want to ask if this pair of glasses is rigged to go boom, boom, boom.
It
Nah, those are
can.
just glasses.
Oh, well, never mind. I'll take them anyway. Nice. Thank you.
Awesome. And you just see Demo like shooing you guys like out. Like,
Oh,
out.
So
Out. I
right
have work to
before-
do.
Right
I
before
here's
she
my business
shoots,
card.
right before she shoots, I want to just take a wrench off her workboard because I know it's important and she's gonna need it later.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Demo just kind of like she
It's
goes back
fine
to her
now.
work. And just as you're getting like shoved out the door, Barnesdale like basically like is like
yes.
here's your maps.
Oh, thank you. Nice map. Okay, great.
Right. So you're going to gonna just go right outside here. The entrance to where you need to go is across the street. Right. So here's the door, and basically like you see Barnesdale. Like Barnesdale again, small as heck, right? But they have like massive strength that you feel like when they push you out the door, like you are like in the back of the building and the door shuts.
So wait, I have a okay, bye.
And as you guys are pushed out the door, like quite literally, what Barnesdale said is you see yourself now like across the street from the woods, which is very strange.
Wow.
You can see the club or the bar, sorry, lit up and everything. And across the street, you see, how do I describe this? You're going to read the map, and basically the map says Trod location. And there's a disclaimer, a very small disclaimer, much like what your invitation looked like, that says to stay along the silver path that leads you to your destination.
Oh.
Yeah, so basically you guys are across the way, and there's 4 statues, silver statues, with this kind of like ornate, almost looking like Eiffel Tower kind of thing. And if you look at the statues, you and ask a mortal would think that these were 4 actresses that represented the silver screen, but we the seeming or the fae know better, that these are actually 4 fae that protect the entrance to the dreaming.
Ooh.
We're going to the dreaming.
Yes. So all of you guys would know that a trod is an entrance to the dreaming. There are not many of them, but because we are in the hills of the woods of holly, I remember how to say that. The Woods of Holly. You know that there is a lot of dream and a lot of glamour that goes along in this city. So it would be very obvious that there would be a trod right here. So I assume that you guys want to enter the trod.
Yes. Yes.
Excellent. You guys basically like go like you're gonna walk underneath it, and you just get transported like into it, almost like you kind of fall through a rabbit hole, but you're not falling, but you're not walking. Like you're just kind of like floating in air for a second, and it's when you land on your feet. Promise you, it's very foggy out.
Oh,
I
love that.
And as the fog kind of envelopes you, you can kind of feel the cold, right? So it was warm, kind of autumn weather in the Woods of Holly, and now it's kind of getting that cold, crisp air that you would probably feel more maybe in the East Coast, maybe somewhere else, just that cold fogginess. And inside the fog, you see this silver line that kind of just like weaves in between you guys and then continues out.
I believe that's our way.
That there.
Let's
Then-
get on it.
No, we start trudging towards following the line.
Yep. So as the silver kind of starts to kind of go out this way, the fog starts to sort of dissipate a little bit, just a little bit, enough that Bunny, I would like you to make a perception and alertness. That's gonna be an interesting one.
All
I want you to tell me what you get there.
3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 successes.
4 successes. Excellent. So you actually do feel this. You feel, and you can also see out of the peripheral a claw that is purple and black, kind of like go on your shoulder, and you feel the tail start to wrap around your neck. Like it's like kind of almost like you're putting on a fur. Like it just like gracefully wraps around your neck.
Do I know what this is, or is it something?
Yeah,
unfamiliar?
with your 4 successes, you know that there are feral cats that tend to walk along the silver path in the dreaming. They are abandoned chimera that just kind of come around. So as you feel this tail kind of wrap around you, you kind of hear whispered in your ear, "What are you doing here?"
Oh, we're doing things to help things, and also we're just minding our own business.
Oh, minding your business. How do you mind your business?
Well, usually I put it in a box and I label the box and I put the box on a shelf and then I leave and then I come back and then I'm like, where did I put that business? And then I check all my boxes and I can't find it. And then I wait 3 days, go back, and it's right where I never put it.
That's horrible. That sounds like what I am. I am business that's been put in a box.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
You
I can help you. I
seem
live here.
nice.
Is it where are you headed?
We're headed places. Places to help people. We have no direction in life, but we do have a map.
You have a map. Oh, excellent.
And I go, tell us where the Duchess is.
The Duchess.
Yes, the Duchess. I know you know. You sneaky little cats always know.
Don't be mean.
I know of a shining one that has big spikes around the neck. But she does not refer to herself as a duchess. She refers to herself as a queen.
Queen.
Queen of the dreaming.
Oh. Is she where this map is going?
Oh, well, you're going to the glass castle. That's easy to find.
Oh, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Will you take us there?
Sure.
What's your name?
I'm Chime.
Chime?
Chime.
That's really nice.
Like a clock chime.
I like it. Nice to meet you. This is everybody. Everybody's really nice all the time and never says rude things or assumes things about people.
That's
ever.
right. I'm everybody and everything. Now take us to your queen.
She's your queen. Okay. Uh-huh.
We're being nice. I walk up to Kadira and just kind of like draw her aside.
Oh,
We're in the we gotta be nice. Okay?
fair.
Wait, one second. Just, let's be nice, okay? Just this is a lot. This is a lot for me. Okay. It's just I know you got an
Copy.
image. I know you got a big image right here to upkeep, and you're
Fine.
fluffy and
Fine,
you're
I'll take the armor off.
noble.
Let's go. We're
No,
being
you should-
nice. Let's go.
Honestly, you should keep that on. Probably it's just for real. But let's be nice to the magic cat.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. And as you see Chime floating kind of in the air, you can see her paws could ever so slightly touch like the ground, but you can totally tell she's just floating. She's just like having a good time. She is a purple, black, and blue cat that's just like the biggest like puff. And she just kind of like has these like shiny like purple eyes as well. She knows she's cute, but she's like just prancing. And she leads you. She basically follows and skirts the silver path, and she leads you to the glass castle. The glass castle is, you kind of like come up against the wall, and it's cold to the touch. And it almost frosted like glass. You can't necessarily see inside, but you think that you might see some glimmering things kind of happening inside. It's like as if it was almost alive kind of situation. But Chime basically goes, "Oh, this is where you're supposed to go. Good luck." And you just see Chime just like like run off.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Everybody give me a I do want to do a perception. Yeah, perception
Ooh.
investigation.
Okay.
Because this is just kind of your passive
A
thinking. here.
three successes.
2.
3 successes as well.
I only have 2.
Okay, so those of my people with 3s, y'all recognize that this is an unguarded castle. Super easy to get, like the drawbridge is down.
Okay.
And you guys kind of get to the center of the castle. You can see straight through that there's something that's like kind of glittering on a pedestal. My 2s, you guys just recognize that it's unguarded.
No, they say don't throw stones in a glass house, but they never said to not throw any bombs.
Are you gonna throw a bomb right now?
Is it boom boom time already?
No,
I mean,
please.
not right now because it's not as close, but I just thought it was kind of like a clever line. I should probably get it out before it was like too late.
Is that what they call foreshadowing?
Possibly.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was be more direct than foreshadowing.
I mean, she said she was
I-
going to blow something up. I mean, essentially, that was pretty straightforward.
Can we please not blow up the castle of the Queen's
But
estate?
it's not up to code. You don't build a fucking castle out of glass.
You also don't have purple cats running around in the mist in the darkness.
Bunny told me to be nice.
Touche.
But Bunny didn't say anything to Trixie about not throwing bombs. Let's just be clear about that.
I feel like there's a time and a place, and I absolutely
You can control all of us, Bunny.
I trust all of you to do the right thing at all times.
And I trust Trixie to do the boom boom thing at the right time.
Thank you.
Which
I
is
was
not
top.
now.
I go.
So what would you guys like to do? You want to go in the castle? What do you
Going
want to do?
in.
We're
Going
going
in.
in.
We're going in.
Yeah,
armed
we're
and
going in.
ready.
Yeah, and then
Awesome. So you guys go in, and the path is pretty direct. And sitting in the courtyard area of the glass castle is a ivory pedestal with a broken diadem and a note.
I run up to get the note because I'm invested in this romance.
The romance.
invested in the drama.
Yeah.
It's like one of my shows.
So it's a the note is actually kind of like in tatters and in pieces, and it's like crumpled up. Like you could clearly tell that somebody's trying to like kind of hide something here.
Oh.
But the note, once you put it together, says, Ileana, keeper of my heart and the fountain from which all of my dreams flow, I must once again leave you as the queen's requested. The realm is in peril once again, and it requires my talents to unravel the dangers to the queen, and more importantly, your person. Let the touch of my lips upon your cheek resonate in your mind and heart until it is once again safe for us to be together. I promise I will find a way to reunite us, even if it is for a fleeting moment in time. Eli.
Oh.
So romantic.
All this
But there's the problem.
miscommunication could be fixed if we just used phones nowadays, but they started doing letters.
It's more romantic.
No,
Is it
tactile.
romantic?
Is it romantic or is it wasteful? That's the question.
Gifts
Drizzy,
are wasteful.
Drizzy, I'd like you to give me a wits and alertness check.
Oh gosh, okay. Two.
You can feel like the breath of something on your neck, almost like it's snorted.
Ooh. I'm just gonna slowly turn and like look to see who it is.
Nothing there.
Oh. And I think she's gonna be like, this place is playing tricks on us. And just gonna keep an eye out and seeing like
I say to Trixie, all the more reason to boom, boom, boom. Know what I mean?
I mean, I think we found the diadem. I think we should get it and scram.
is that the correct one though?
Yeah, is it the, yeah, can we roll for, to see if we know that that's the real?
Absolutely.
Missing
Intelligence
one?
and investigation, please.
Oh, right. I'm
Or if
nervous.
anybody has lore, intelligence and lore would be a good one here.
Okay. Ooh, I got a 1 and 2 successes.
So it would just be a two successes.
2 successes. Okay, great.
Yeah. Did anybody else want to roll for that?
You said just intelligence?
No, so
And
that it would be
lore.
intelligence and investigation or
Oh.
intelligence and lore if you have she lore. Or Drizzy, I would also give it to you as being aligned with House Fiona.
Nice.
So what do
just
I roll
got
for
2
House Fiona then?
successes.
You would be able to roll your lore, so intelligence and lore
Okay. Well,
if you have it.
I don't have lore, but if I'm part of House Fiona, do I get a dice then for the house or no?
I'll reduce the difficulty because you're part of the house.
Nice.
We got a difficulty 4 for you.
Don't forget about your rerolls that you have from chat.
Yeah.
I do not have a reroll, so like I'm just going off my 1 intelligence that I have.
Amazing.
It's a 7.
Oh, okay. So you have 1 success.
Yeah.
And then Kadira, what do you have again?
I had 2 successes.
Okay. Well, I mean, pretty easy. Yeah, you can discern that this is in fact the diadem and it's broken.
Oh my god. We can't take it back like this.
Oh,
What will they
Well,
say about me?
I'll make it better than it was before it got here.
100%,
110% better.
I look at Drizia.
I can't fix it.
Trixie, I want you to make a wits and alertness roll.
Sorry, I had to do math and see how many dice that was.
You know, math early on a Sunday morning is tough.
got 2 1s and 3 successes.
Okay, so just 3 successes.
Okay.
You hear, but you don't see anything.
I'm gonna take or slowly move the diadem. Just like you kind of hear it scraping on the pedestal.
You hear a snarl, a very deep snarl.
Okay, if I let go, does the snarl stop?
Yeah,
And I put my hand back on.
yeah, you hear snarls again.
What are you waiting for? Let's go.
Okay, guys. On the count of 3, we're gonna run.
Why are we running?
3.
In
and
these shoes?
I need everybody to roll wits and alertness, please.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
2 successes.
Any way I can use survival instead of alertness?
Yeah,
That
this
is
is gonna be for you to
oh,
take
it's-
cover.
Okay, 4 successes.
Okay. So yeah, you know that imminent danger is happening, so you're immediately like on 3, you're like, everybody else, you guys notice 2 successes, 2 successes,
Uh-huh.
5 successes. Dang.
Dang.
All right.
I don't even have that many dice.
Trixie over here is the first one that notices that a chimera starts to appear, and it's in the shape of a very dark onyx skin. Like you can see like the massive muscles like kind of start to appear, and it has red eyes, and it's a chimerical hellhound.
Ooh.
Yeah. So normally what I would do is roll your guys' initiative here, but we're a little strapped for time. So what I would like to do, I'm going to kind of homebrew this a little bit. I'm going to go around the virtual room, and I want you guys to give me one attack that you would like to do to the hellhound. Once we establish our intention, I'll have you guys roll and we will see what the outcome is. So starting with the highest successes, Trixie, go ahead and state what your intention is that you would like to do to the hellhound.
I am going to take my bag of tricks and knowing that there's so much dynamite in there, like this is the one and only time I can make the biggest boom boom possible, and I am going to light the entire thing up.
Awesome. Are you using any of your arts?
I think I can use my primal arts.
Cool. So your primal is anything that's going to be the elements. So you could probably use your fire there.
Yeah, I'll use my fire.
And then you want your pool is going to be your primal plus the realm that you want to affect. So if you're trying to affect one of the toys, that would be probably
Props, yeah.
Cool. So your dice pool is going to be prop and primal. So get that ready. Don't roll it yet, or you can roll it, but we'll get back to you on the numbers. Okay. Bunny, since you like dodged out of the way, go ahead and tell me how you're going to take cover in this situation.
I am going to dodge under something, but as I know that this happened once Trixie was going for the diadem, so I am going to use my legerdemain and make an effigy of the diadem and have it like clink to the ground the other direction.
Oh, that's brilliant. So that's going to be your legerdemain plus prop, because you're trying to create something that's an item, correct?
Nice.
Cool. That's your dice pool. Who had the next highest successes after the 5?
I had 2.
2.
I also had 2.
Yes.
Drizzy, you had 2 as well. I'm gonna say that Drizzy would probably act. Actually, hold on, wait. I can use your initiative here. Drizzy, give me what is the total number of your wits in your dex?
Wits and Dex, that's 5.
Okay, so remember the number 9, and same thing for you, Kadira. What is your wits and your dex?
That is also a 5.
Okay, so I rolled a 5 on my dice for you, Kadira, so that would be a 10 and a 9 for you, Drizia, on initiative. So let's have Kadira go first, followed by Drizia.
Okay. So for my intention?
Yep.
Okay, so what was the name of the of Trixie's friend from the workshop?
Oh, demo.
Demo. Okay, so I'm going to grab the glasses that I took from Demo's workshop, and on the off chance that that she was lying to me, I'm going to throw the glasses like they're James Bond style, and I want them to detonate onto the onyx.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So we're not going to use any of your arts for that.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna hold that thought. Let me think
Okay.
about what I'm gonna roll to see if that detonates or not.
Okay.
Drizia.
Well, since Kadira and Trixie are attacking the thing, she was gonna come in and try to like calm it down, but that's obviously not gonna happen now. 'Cause,
We're like,
You can calm me down.
I think as the what could be best is that I'm gonna use a bit of chicanery.
Okay.
And veiled eyes, this cantrip makes the subject more difficult to see. It doesn't actually render them invisible, it just makes them less likely to be noticed. So I think just gonna start like blurring herself out just a bit as like she's not gonna get in the middle of the fight.
nice.
Nice. Okay.
True pacifist.
So that's gonna be your chicanery plus your fey.
Yes.
Excellent. All right, everyone, roll it up.
Okay. And what did you want me to roll for this one?
Actually, I should be rolling for you, so give me 1 second.
Okay. And I do have a reroll. Hopefully, I won't need it. Hopefully, since dice are nice to me.
Right. Tell the storyteller, no. Reroll that one.
Reroll.
I demand a reroll.
Would you like me to use actually, I have a reroll myself for the storyteller.
Oh, or are we gonna have a reroll off?
Actually, so I'm rolling in your favor, so we're just gonna use one of the rerolls, period.
Let's do that. Yeah. No, not the storyteller laughing.
All right. Woo! Okay. All right. So in typical World of Darkness fashion, a lot of the fights kind of sort of end up kind of simultaneously happening all at the same time. Oh, you're so cute, buddy. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and tell me, Trixie, what your successes are.
Sorry about the dog. I have 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay. So for you, you were trying to make things explode, correct?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I was detonating the whole bag.
We're gonna hold your action to the very end. Okay.
Right.
Bunny.
2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, so you're creating the effigy of the diadem. So what we see first is the effigy kind of reappear on the effigy of the diadem reappear on the pedestal. And it's kind of like this kind of shimmering kind of thing. It like almost looks like electricity is kind of like going out, but then it gets stronger and it stays. Do you do the note? Actually, no, you can only do the diadem. So cool. Yeah. So we'll hold that, and you just see Bunny like with ears. Drizia, hit me with it.
I got 3 successes.
3 successes, and so you were trying to blur yourself out.
Yeah, just to be like stepping back away from the fight.
Yeah,
and just starting to fade away. Yeah.
So I'm gonna allow you to kind of move and blend in with the glass wall behind you.
Perfect.
And I think you're good there. And then Kadira, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes. Yeah. So basically, simultaneously, you see the Hellhound kind of kind of stand there, and you see a bag of toys just going flying into the air ever so slowly. Kadira goes, yes, I am fabulous. Whips off these glasses. And you see the glasses just. And you just see one boom. And then you see another boom. And then you see another boom, boom, boom. And you just see everything just like light up like fireworks, just pop, 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 pop. And you just see the hellhound being like,
Amazing.
and as the smoke clears, the hellhound is fairly wounded, but it's like now, like instead of a big hound, it's like a little bit smaller hound. And
Ooh.
behind the hound, you see Zoe standing there. Like y'all were supposed to just grab the diadem. What's going on here?
Trixie, tell her. We got it. We got it. I mean, it wasn't our fault that thing started chasing us.
Oh,
It's all good. We have it. Everything's safe. You're fucking welcome.
and the hellhound like turns to Zoe. Zoe like baps it on the nose and goes, "Go away!" And the hellhound just kind of like like runs away. Did you get like what you were looking for?
Yep, it's right here. And I'm gonna like walk in front of Trixie and grab the effigy diadem and hand it to her.
The effigy?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I don't need to like hold on to it. You guys need to bring it. I'm just here. I was supposed to help you guys get through here, but I was told at last minute Barnesdale took forever, but I was also telling an incredible story. And oh, I should probably write this down, how you guys defeated this massive hellhound with all the boom boom yeah, let's just get out of here. And she like leads you guys down the silver path into another trod. She goes, come on, hurry up before another hellhound decides to harass you. Let's go.
Okay.
I shove the
Ooh.
effigy into Trixie's hands and just like look in her eyes.
Well, your true nature revealed itself, didn't it, Bunny?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
My
well.
voice sounds like this all the time.
Mhm.
You guys go through the
I knew she was fabulous.
you guys go through the doorway that Zoe has open for you.
Okay, yeah, we walk through.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. So as you guys are walking through, you can actually see Zoe like scribbling things in her book while you guys like passing through. And basically as she's kind of like also guiding you through, who goes first?
I'm keeping Bunny in my vision, so I'm behind her.
I guess I'll go first.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm excited to get out of here. So just like
So Bunny goes through first, and Bunny, as you get in or go through, you kind of like plop. You feel water kind of like hit your legs, and you start. It's pretty pitch dark, but you start hearing this sound: cookie, cookie, cookie. Who goes through next?
I'll go through next.
Awesome. So you come out as gracefully as ever. You plop into the water, and you two also hear cookie.
Hmm.
Who else?
I'll go.
Awesome. So Trixie, you come through. And because you're a little bit shorter, the water kind of hits you in your thighs.
Oh man, these are my favorite freaking pants.
But you hear the sound of the cookie, but you also hear the sound of a rushing waterfall behind you. And lastly, I assume Drizia, you're plowing through.
Oh yeah, I am. Also, am I still blurry? Invisiblurry.
You're invisiblurry until you go through.
Invisiblurry.
Yeah, I think she'll come through and then like.
Are you going horns first?
Always.
Excellent. Going horns first in. You actually come through the waterfall.
Oh.
So you don't hear the cookie, you hear this like going on.
Just all like
yeah.
I think she
You're
lost
just
her head
drenched.
wrap and like it's like probably like washed off. Like
Yeah. Yeah, you're drenched. But unlike kind of like the image that I have of like the Emperor's New Groove where he's like drenched in water, you're like you kind of like whip your hair back and you just have like this air about you. Like,
yeah.
yeah, I know. I'm
Oh.
hot. Like And then
Thank you for the cool
Zoe
down.
appears on the side, and the trod closes up. I want you guys to make let's do a perception and alertness check just to see if you guys know where you're at.
Okay. Perception alertness. 3 successes.
Three successes.
Mm-hmm.
4 successes.
Mo, you do the same 3 that I do.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
easier that
4.
way. You know, it's
Yeah.
just-
In American Sign Language, this is 3 because 1, 2, 3. So
that's understandable.
yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Like,
What are the other successes?
4.
Okay.
4.
Oh, dang. All right. So you guys would recognize that the cookie sound is echoing.
Ooh. Oh.
So all you just hear is cookie, 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 and the water running behind you. Those of you with 4 would recognize that you guys are in what's called La Cavernas, or the caves.
Oh, nice.
So for our viewers, you guys are in the middle of La Cavernas with a large waterfall behind you and the cookies cooing softly. Welcome to the island of riches, of the feast of bright paradise. Zoe looks around and goes, yeah, like the Duchess got to be around here somewhere. And of course, when she says that, you can see the Duchess' long raven hair, kind of like she like washing it in La Cavernas. And those of you who may know a little bit about the island of riches, specifically in La Cavernas, it is rumored that there is the Fountain of Youth, also known as the waterfall. And
Ooh.
she is washing her hair in there and braiding it and stuff. And then she notices you.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Who are you? Hi.
I'm Bunny. These are other people. You're pretty.
Oh, thank you.
I think Drizia with her hair sort of like, you know, slicked to the side. She's like, I'm Drizia. Nice to meet you.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you. I am Ileana. Oh, I mean, sorry, the Duchess Ileana.
Of course you are.
Oh, Duchess. I mean, wouldn't Drizia know Ileana? Because
Yes.
Fiona, yes.
Yep.
She's like, oh, my Duchess. It's so good to finally see
And this is
you."
my best friend Trixie, and I've been around Trixie.
I'm sorry. I'm your Duchess.
I'm with House Fiona.
Oh, I don't recall meeting you. It's been a long time.
It's fine.
I apologize.
Are you okay out here? Are you getting some rest and relaxation time?
I am enjoying myself greatly. I just really needed to kind of just escape and be with myself and be a little bit of peace of home. But what is it can I do for you?
You need to go home.
Forever, what reason?
I believe the princess is coming within a week.
The queen is
Oh, the
coming.
queen.
Yeah,
Ye-
people are looking for you.
You have responsibilities, don't we all?
Evidently. Oh, okay. I didn't realize. Oh no. I'm supposed to wear things.
I'm
Here you go.
elbowing Trixie.
But I'll hand her the one that Bunny made.
Oh
So
my
what
god.
you
What have
notice
I done?
when you grab the one that Bunny made, you realize that it's like dissipated out of your hands, like it's gone.
Shit, but the other one's broken. Okay, all right. Think quickly, Trixie.
Go ahead and make a perception. Do you have any gray mare?
I do.
No,
Lex, you don't have any gray mare?
no.
Intelligence and investigation, real quick.
Okay. Three successes.
Awesome. You realize that the diadem is actually whole.
Piece of shit. crap, giving me heart attacks. Here you go. I fixed it for you. It was broken, but now it is not, and I need you to know I did it. You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you
If
very
I
much.
did it, I didn't mean that I broke it because I don't break anything because that's
That's
not my
fine.
job.
I understand. I understand that you are not going to fix everything. So thank you. All of you. Thank you for recovering.
Yes.
And as the Duchess puts it on her head, she kind of like waits a second, and like her expression as it like being like super sweet and kind changes from that to sheer pain and agony, and the fact that she starts to actually silently start screaming as all the memories start to flood back to her mind of losing her loved one. And when she realized it, the betrayal wasn't her beloved, but it was the queen herself. And that's where we're gonna end the story.
Oh my god.
Yay, you guys
Just
made
like
it
my
through the
shows.
streaming.
Just like your shows.
Oh
We
my
got
god, that was,
telenovela.
I'm so excited. I know, right? Yes.
Truly.
Thank you, everybody who joined us here in the chat. Hey, Jorge, can you let us know where we're at in the goal for Ma Patria?
73%.
We're at 73%.
Dang.
Yes. Thank you, chat, so much. We really appreciate everything and you guys just being here. We're gonna go around the room real quick. Everyone say your name, your social handles, and one project that you're working on, since we're tight on time. We are going to start with Morgan.
Oh, hey, I'm Morgan or Mo. You can find me all over the internet at Sandra Bezos. Actually, later today, I believe it's 4 o'clock Pacific. Time zones are hard, so I think it's 4 o'clock Pacific. I am actually running a mass, which is for this stream charity. So come back. Thank you, Jorge. Yeah, 4 p.m. Pacific. Come back today. Watch a whole Latin crew play teenage superhero drama, mass, the new generation.
Awesome.
And yeah, come join us. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us, Mo. Miss Sterling.
Oh, well, hello, I'm Sam Sterling. You can find me all over the internet at Hey Sam Sterling. And what I have coming up is I will be starting a short Spelljammer mini campaign next month. So check it out over on Creators Assemble or just follow my Twitter to keep updated. I get to play a plasmoid and I'm so excited to be a blob.
Fun.
Yes.
But thank you so
Incredible.
much, Cynthia and everyone. Y'all, this was an amazing show.
Actually, Lex, go ahead and go.
Hey, what's up, yo? I'm Lex. I don't do social medias. You'll find dead accounts. You can also find me at my house. You can find me at Cynthia's house, or you can find me in this chair.
Mystery.
Yeah, so for folks who don't know, Lex is my sister, and I'm just so elated and honored that she showed up and played.
Yes.
Miss Janelle.
Hello, I'm Janelle Santa Cruz Campbell. You can find me on all social medias at Janelle Santa Cruz. And I stream almost daily here on Twitch with my husband, Andy Campbell. And we play a lot of Magic the Gathering content. We do a lot of Magic the Gathering content. And also Overwatch 2 is out, so I've been streaming a lot of that. But I also am very looking forward to bullying Lex and Sin into being on my stream playing Magic with me, even though Lex is a filthy ninjutsu player. Cruel. I'm excited to play against her. And so thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. And y'all, I am Cynthia Marie. I was your storyteller. You guys can find me on the socials at Syndancer, at Twitter or Instagram, Cynthia__Marie. I have a little known vampire show called New York by Night. That I play a really fun, cool Lasombra, so you can check that out on Fridays at the World of Darkness Twitch channel. Otherwise, all the other stuff that I appear on, go ahead and find the socials. Also want to throw a shout out to Jorge, Ttrpg Gifts, for putting all of this together.
Go
so
ahead him.
Happy. Yes, thank you for celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month and giving us an opportunity as Latins to get together and play games, because it is very important to have representation, folks. So stay tuned for the next game, and thank you for joining us. Much love.